Welcome to the 18th tutorial in Python. Today we're going to learn about the if statement in Python. Hello everyone, it's me Sairam and I'll be teaching you Python today. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Don't forget to like the video and let's get straight into it.
We already know how to ask Python questions, but we still don't know how to make reasonable use of the answers. We have to have a mechanism which allows us to do something if a condition is met and not to do if a condition isn't. It's just like in real life. You do certain things or you don't when a specific condition is met or not. Example, you go for a walk if the weather is good or stay home if it's wet and cold. To make such decisions, Python offers us a special instruction. Due to its nature and its application, it's called a conditional instruction or a conditional statement. There are several types of it. The first form of the conditional statement is the if statement. We can take it over here. If true or not, colon, do this if true. Of course, this is not actual code which can be run by Python, but this is just here to make us understand what is the if statement. So first, let's observe the statement. Remember, every single element in this whole statement has to be present if you want to do this in Python. If it isn't, it will cause an error. All of this is strictly necessary. First, we can observe the if keyword. Then we can observe a space, and then we observe an expression, a question or an answer, whose value will be interpreted solely in terms of true and false. Let's take over here, true or not. So if it is true, it will do something. If it is not true, it will do something else. Then we can see a colon, and then we can say over here, do this if true. So if this expression right here is true, it will do this. But if it is false, it will do nothing. But we have to observe something over here. You can observe some spaces before the do. You might be wondering, why can't we just do it like this? Well, here comes a very important part in Python. It is the most common error and it is known as an indentation error. What is an indentation or an indent? An indent is a set of spaces which defines an expression or a statement. Over here, this is our indented statement. And without the indents, it is just a normal statement. It is not part of the if statement. But once we give it the indents, which can be done by pressing tab, we can see that this indented statement becomes a part of the if statement. Without the indents, this is just a normal statement which has no connection to the if statement. Now, how does this statement work? If the true or not expression represents the truth, let's say if true or not is equal to true, then it will do the intended statement given below. But if the true or not expression does not represent the truth and gives a value of false, then it will not do the intended statement and it won't do anything. So let's take an actual example. Temperature is equal to 35. If temperature greater than 30, print go for a walk. Once we run it, we can see go for a walk in the output. Why? Now let's actually analyze the whole program. We have the if statement, the space, and this is our expression, our question to the program. If temperature is greater than 30. Previously, in the first line, we have given temperature the value of 35. And if temperature is greater than 30, we will print go for a walk. And 35 is greater than 30. Therefore, our statement is true. And since it is true, it will execute the indented statement. Now let's experiment it without any indents. Now if we run it, we can see it results in an error. That too an indentation error. Expected an indent blocked after the if statement on line 2. So there has to be an indent in the intended statement after the if statement. Now let's take the temperature as 25. Now if we run it, we can see it prints nothing. Now let's take another example. If the temperature is higher than 30, we will go for a walk. Then we will have lunch. In this example, going for a walk is dependent on a condition, but having lunch is not a conditional activity and does not depend on the weather. So how can you make a code like that? So this is where we'll be using our indentation. Print go for a walk is part of the if statement. Why? Because of the indent. Now, if we print eat lunch, but without the indent, Python will take it as a whole separate thing. And even if the if statement is false or true, it will always execute eat lunch. Right now over here, temperature is false. When you run it, we can see eat lunch. We don't see go for a walk. So we can understand that even if the if statement is false and nothing is exceeded, if it's omitted, still the statement after the whole if statement without the indentations will be executed. Now we move on to the next step of conditional execution, which is the if-else statement. We started our tutorial with a simple phrase, which read, if the weather is good, we'll go for a walk. Now there is not a word about what will happen if the weather is bad. We only know that we won't go outdoors. But what we could do instead is we want to plan something in case of bad weather too. So we can say, for example, if the weather is good, we will go for a walk. Otherwise, we'll watch a movie. So now let's actually put it in actual code. We already have it over here. If temperature is greater than 30, print go for a walk. Now we know what we'll do if the conditions are met, and we know what we will not do if everything does not go our way. In other words, we have a plan key. Python allows us to express such alternative plans. This is done with the second slightly more complex form of the conditional statement, the if-else statement. We already have if over here, then we'll write else. And once again, the else must be followed with a colon. Else colon, perform, watch a movie. Sorry, we have to use print. And now if we run it, we can see it prints watch a movie. Why? Because the if statement is false. Therefore, we've learned a new keyword, which is the else. So the part of the code which begins with an else says that what to do if the condition specified for the if. Over here, if the if statement is true, it will print go for a walk. And if it is not met, it will print the else statement. Therefore, in the if-else execution, if the condition evaluates to true, the if statement is executed. So if we take temperature as 35, and then if we run it, it prints go for a walk, not watch a movie. So we can understand that if the if condition evaluates to true, it will print the indented statement of the if condition. But if it evaluates to false, it will print the indented statement of the else statement.
That's it for today. Hope you guys had a great time learning and make sure to join in on the next tutorial. See you guys soon.